This is the experimental setup to study the current voltage characteristics of Zener diode and to determine the knee voltage and breakdown voltage. In order to do this experiment, we need a breadboard or a plug block which is used to build temporary circuits, a Zener diode, a resistor, a DC power supply, a milliammeter and a voltmeter. In this experiment, we shall find out the IV characteristics in forward bias and reverse bias. So in order to give connections in forward bias, the P side has to be connected to positive terminal and N side has to be connected to negative terminal. So we need to identify the terminals in Zener diode. So if we observe the Zener diode, one end is marked with a black color, which is the negative electrode, and the other end is the positive electrode. So to measure the voltage and current under forward bias condition, we need to connect the resistor and Zener diode in series on the breadboard. The positive end of the power supply is connected to one end of the resistor. To measure current, we will connect a meter in series. So the positive end of the ammeter is connected to other end of the Zener diode and the negative terminal of ammeter is connected to the negative terminal of the power supply. To measure voltage across Zener diode, we need to connect voltmeter. So we'll connect one terminal here and the other terminal here. So I am connecting the positive terminal here. With this, the circuit connections are complete. Then we switch on the power supply. We will note down the voltage corresponding to a particular current in forward bias condition. So for that, we will take currents of 1 milliampere, 2 milliampere, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need to set the voltage in such a way that the current through Zener diode is 1, 2, 3 and up to 10. Increase the voltage of the power supply in such a way that we will be getting 1 milliampere of current through the Zener diode. And note down the corresponding voltage from the voltmeter. To measure voltage and current under reverse bias conditions, we need to connect the P terminal to negative and N terminal to positive. So we shall plug out the Zener diode and interchange the terminals and plug in. Now here if you look, so the black side, which is N type, is now connected to the positive terminal of the power supply, and P side is connected to the negative end through ammeter. And after this connection, we will follow the same procedure like the forward bias condition. That is, we will be increasing the voltage in such a way that the current across the Zener diode is 1 milliampere, 2 milliampere, like that will continue up to 10 milliamperes, and note down the corresponding voltage across the Zener diode. So to write the result, that is the knee voltage Vk of the Zener diode, is the first value under forward bias condition where the current is 1 milliampere. That is the knee voltage, and the breakdown voltage is under reverse bias condition, the first value where we get 1 milliampere of current.